Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Twisted Bliss podcast. We just inviting.
We're just letting our friend Rotten Jock in here. He was on and
There he
now
is.
he's
Yeah,
back.
well, on my side, it's like Monday Night Nitro, okay? It's chaos.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going to happen.
We got
any minute,
Rotten Jock
any
in the
minute, someone's going to
shadow.
come running in and attack me. I swear to God.
It happens.
So how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. How's everything going?
Good. I don't know if we need this, do we?
No,
I
probably
got my
not.
notes.
You got some notes for us, do you?
I do.
So I guess first we should talk about how Elimination Chamber turned out. In the men's Elimination Chamber, of course, Austin Theory won.
Yeah.
And in the
It turned out
women's
better than
Elimination
what's
Chamber,
going on right now.
Asuka won the women's Elimination Chamber.
I'm
Yeah, that
happy
was a
about
good.
that.
That's good that Oscar won.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It was
I
only
can't
a
wait.
little over. All the elimination chambers a little overshadowed by the title match, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else did we have? We had Edge and Beth Phoenix, and they won over Rhea Ripley and Finn Balor. We had Lesnar and
That match
Lashley.
was good.
It was a good match. And Lesnar did the low blow to Lashley that ended up in Lashley winning. And then, of course, Sammy versus Roman.
Yeah, and we know who won there.
Go figure, right?
Yeah. Who knew they were going to set up Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania?
Yeah.
It was a really good match, though. Sammy put up a really good fight. Good performance.
Yeah. I thought the
Like,
crowd would be a lot crazier because he lost in his hometown.
yeah. You expected Sammy to lose?
I kind of did. Like, I kind of knew they were going to go Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns at Mania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always hope, right?
You always hope, but Vince wouldn't pull that trigger, I don't think.
No, not
No.
with Sammy. Because we saw a clip of an interview with Sammy, and he was just saying about how like he doesn't even think that he could be the face of the WWE. You know?
Yeah, I don't think he ever won the championship for Raw or SmackDown.
No, they could have given it to him. You know, like to
For
hold
a
on
short
to
term.
for a short term until WrestleMania, maybe. But other than that, like he's not like your stereotypical face. You know?
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have been believable. Roman's been champion for too long. Too many people have come and failed for little Sami Zayn to come in and conquer him.
Yeah.
I like Roman as champion, and I like how long he has the title. Like, it makes the title look stronger, too. Like, it's been a long time since we had a long-term champion.
Yeah, he grows on you for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. And
Yeah.
then Monday Night Raw opened with Sammy coming out and giving a speech about feeling guilty for losing an Elimination Chamber. He let down all the people of Montreal. And he asked for Kevin Owens to come out and said that he thought that Kevin Owens and him could take down the bloodline if they did it together. And Kevin Owens said, "No thanks, man. I'm not forgiving you for all that stuff you did. You want help? Go ask your buddy Jay."
All right.
Where's he going?
He said he'd be right back.
Okay.
Probably going to, I don't know, finish a match off or something.
And that was pretty funny when Kevin Owens said that.
Yeah. He's not a forgiving type.
Nope. And then Baron Corbin rushed out and attacked Sami Zayn.
He did, yeah. He's been trying to make a name for himself as usual.
And that led to a match between Sami and Corbin. which Sammy won. So at least they gave him the Monday Night Raw victory after the catastrophe elimination chamber.
Well, I think Sammy's saying will be Kevin Owens' tag team partner at WrestleMania, but I think he's going to be El Generico. Like he was going to go back wearing the mask, pretending he's someone else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could happen.
Yeah.
I don't know if I know Kevin Owens is wearing a mask.
No, Sami Zayn used to in Ring of Honor.
Right. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Sami Zayn used to in Ring of Honor.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then we had Mustafa Ali versus Dolph Ziggler. Mustafa Ali won that match.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we had a clip that showed Maurice and The Miz, and Maurice was giving The Miz an envelope for their anniversary. And Miz said we would have to wait until next week on Miz TV to find out what's inside the envelope.
What is it, you think?
I don't know.
Could be anything.
Miz was saying it. What did he say? It was like the best thing he could get or something.
Yeah. Him winning the world title was the best thing he ever got. So it has to be up there.
It could be anything.
Who knows with the Miz? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had Asuka versus Nikki Cross. Asuka won that match.
Nikki Cross is funny right now.
Yeah. I like her stalker gimmick. Her stalking, what's her name?
Candice LeRae.
Candice LeRae, that's it.
And then Johnny's got Dexter Loomis on his side and everything. So, like, maybe the four of them will come together or something. They sort of all suit each other.
Yeah.
Dexter Loomis is terrifying.
Oh, no, I seem scarier.
Yeah, like you hanging out in the shadows. Hey, little Miss Rip.
Hey, Miss Whip.
Little Miss Rip.
Yeah.
And then we had Seth Rollins versus The Miz, and of course, Logan Paul removed Seth Rollins from the Elimination Chamber with a stomp.
Yeah.
So Seth Rollins kind of reclaimed his stomp by stomping The Miz not once, but 3 times to win that match.
We're going to see Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul at WrestleMania. For sure.
Definitely.
Be a good match, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can say what you want about Logan Paul, but he's entertaining. And it was funny when he stomped Rollins, and then he was like, what? I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
I think he's comical.
I think Seth Rollins needs to wear those boots that he did on
Those big red boots.
Yeah.
That was funny. I think Logan Paul's got some skills, too. He's not too bad.
Oh, yeah. Like for internet celebrity, he was trained really good, and he knows his stuff for not knowing like wrestling. He probably never watched wrestling, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy LaCherry.
Hey, Jimmy. And then we had Bronson Reed versus Chad Gable. During that match, Otis was distracted by Maxine Dupree from the Maxim Male Models. She's shown interest in taking him on as a model. And he's quite flattered by that.
Yeah.
So he was no help for Chad Gable, and Bronson Reed easily won that match.
Yeah. That'd be a good match, though. See Bronson Reed and Otis fight each other.
Yeah, they're almost like twins in size.
Yeah.
And we had Bailey do her episode of Ding Dong Hello with Damage Control as the guests. Becky Lynch came out and ended up saying that she wanted to come after the tag team championships from Damage Control. And Bailey was like, with who? You don't have no friends. And of course, Lita came out once again to team up with Becky Lynch. So I guess they're going to be taking on the tag team championships.
I heard this match is going to be on Raw next this Monday. Is that true?
I don't know. Is that what they said?
I think it
That's
might be
what I
wrong.
heard, right?
Yeah,
That's
I don't
what I
think
heard.
it's
I hope not. I
WrestleMania.
hope they save it for me. Yeah.
Well, chances are they're not going to let Lita win it anyway. So, and if they do win it, it'll be short term.
But the match be more like better if they save it for me.
Yeah, it would. It would get a lot of hype.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there'd be a lot more hype around it for sure.
And for the main event on Raw, we had Theory versus Edge for the United States Championship. Finn Balor interfered, which caused Austin to win and retain his championship.
Yeah. Also, we were missing Bobby Lashley. He destroyed Elias.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, and Austin Theory got help with Finn Balor there. And
Yeah,
cost
Finn Balor
Edge.
came in.
Yeah.
Good call.
That's why I got my notes.
It's nice to have someone else taking notes too.
Don't look at me.
No.
And then we had NXT. The Dyad versus Chase U was a good match. Ava Rain, a schism once again coming out to bother Thea Hale, which caused Chase to leave the ring to protect her, and then Hudson was unable to hold off both members of the Dyad. The Dyad won.
Yeah, and White defeated Trick Williams in the beginning of the match. Did you see that match?
I think we did, yeah.
Yeah.
I just missed it for my notes.
Come on now. I might have to start keeping notes.
We didn't watch all of NXT.
Oh no.
Well, that's why I'm here. You know, in case you missed something. In case you just missed something. I'm not here for the looks. Let's face it. I'm here for the notes.
You're good.
And we had JC Jane versus Indy Hartwell. Gigi came and interfered in that match and attacked JC to get some vengeance for kicking the head.
Kicking her in the door.
That was funny. And she came out with a shirt, wearing a shirt of her kicking her through the door.
Yeah.
She did.
It would have been amazing if Marty Jannetty came out with a t-shirt years ago when he got thrown for the window.
Yeah. I would have bought that shirt.
Yeah. Are we going to have a doors match at, like, you have put your opponent through a door?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of doors everywhere.
Yeah.
Glass doors.
Glass doors, yeah.
They can use it for the Bray Wyatt storyline. There's too many doors to the Firefly Funhouse.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, thanks for stopping in, buddy.
Hey, Sean.
Hello, Sean.
And then we had, of course, Gallus took on Malik Blade, and I don't even know how you say this guy's name. Andrea, no?
Edis?
Aegis?
Edis?
Edis and
some job guy.
And of course, the two pre-deadly lookalikes came out with the big cake and caused a distraction.
Yeah,
do you like that team?
Pretty Deadly.
I like Pretty Deadly.
Yeah, they're pretty funny.
They're funny.
Kit and Hilton. And we had Tony D'Angelo took on Von Wagner and won.
Yeah.
We learned a little bit about Von Wagner last week from Zach. He had some facts about him when you weren't here.
Oh, yeah?
About his father being a wrestler and stuff I didn't know about.
Who was his father?
I won't remember it now, of course. But it was his father.
We need Zach.
We need Zach. He's with his dad.
Zach's with his dad.
Yeah.
It's okay, Zach.
But Von Wagner's got family ties in wrestling.
Okay, well, we find out next week who his dad was.
He's the one that's always getting yelled at from his
manager. Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
That could be a lot of people.
He's always saying, "You need to help me, help you." Von Wagner's confused. He doesn't understand.
Barry Maguire.
Yeah.
And we had Alba Fire took on Ivy Nile and won. And we had Braun Breaker go against Jinder Mahal for the NXT Championship. And Braun Breaker retained his championship.
They need to put Braun Breaker on Raw or SmackDown already. Come on, let's get this guy going. He is going to be the face for a while. Like, they need to put him up in the main stage.
Good. He'll come in and kick some ass.
Yeah. I think, you know what? Roman Reigns beats Cody Rhodes, and he shows up and challenges Roman Reigns for the title, and he should take it for him.
Yeah, Braun Breaker, eh?
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah.
Because they
My poor guy, though, Jinder, losing again. My boy, Jinder Mahal, losing once again.
in NXT, let alone.
Yeah.
And that brings us to SmackDown.
SmackDown, yeah, I think that was it for next.
SmackDown opened with Imperium taking on Madcap Moss and Braun Strowman and Ricochet.
Yeah, that Ricochet's looking like a real mini Braun Strowman this week. They got him wearing like a Braun Strowman style shirt and jeans, and
yeah,
he looks like his mini me. It's pretty comical. They're a good team, though.
Yeah, they complement each other well.
When you throw Madcap,
yeah, I like them as a team a lot.
Yeah,
yeah. I like Imperium though better.
Yeah, I think so.
Whoever's whispering, I'm going to come down there and give you an elbow drop.
Give you an elbow drop.
Madcap Moss.
Yeah. And it was during that match that Drew and Sheamus were there, and the Viking Raiders came out and attacked them.
Viking Raiders came out and attacked Drew.
Yeah.
Because he came out, and then Sheamus came out to Drew's rescue.
Yeah.
And then all four of them showboated in the ring for a bit. And Ricochet looked a little bit out of place with three big guys in there.
He sure did.
And then we had LA Knight take on Kofi Kingston. With Xavier Woods ringside playing his trombone.
Yeah, that was fun watching that match.
Yeah.
It's funny seeing Kofi mimic LA Knight and say yeah a bunch of times, and Xavier Woods did it at the end, and they're funny guys, those two.
Yeah.
And very talented, at least Kofi. Xavier's he's good, but
he's newer than Kofi.
Where's Big E needs to come back soon too. I know he broke his neck and he's been out for a while, but I heard his neck surgery's gone good and he should be coming back soon with them.
At least as at the ringside anyway.
Yeah, at least for manager for them, you know.
Yeah.
If he can't wrestle still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we had Natalia with Tegan Nox take on Shayna Baszler with Ronda Rousey with her.
Yeah.
Shayna Baszler easily won the match, but then after the match, Rousey was like, "Who's that girl?" And they were like, "It's Tegan Nox." And she's like, "I'm coming after you, Skittles." She didn't like Tegan Nox being out there. She doesn't even know who she is.
Said Skittles, I thought they were talking about you, Raven, for a minute because of your hair.
Yeah, Tegan Nox has cool hair.
Yeah, well, you have multiple hair.
Yeah, these rainbow. Taste of rainbow.
Yeah. Ronda Rousey will never be cool enough to pull off the rainbow hair. All she wants to do is hit people.
Yeah.
break elbows.
Break arms. Then we had Rey Mysterio versus Karrion Kross, and of course Dominic came out and interfered.
Yeah.
You see him slapping Ray in the face and stuff and pushing him and
yeah.
Trying to get him to hit
That's
him.
going to be a good match at WrestleMania, father versus son. They have to do that match now. They have to.
Oh, yeah, after all this.
Yeah.
It's been fun. It's been a fun storyline.
And there was a sign in the crowd. I didn't notice it during it, but watching some other channels' videos, I noticed there was a sign in the crowd that said Dominic likes to drop the soap.
I did not see the sign. I have to look for it now.
There's literally a sign in the crowd that said Dominic likes to drop the soap.
He did hard time.
He did really hard time for that day in the holding cell, eh?
Yeah. He's lucky the big boss man wasn't in charge.
Yeah.
It would have been worse.
Came out with more than a teardrop tattoo.
Yeah, it would have been like Neil's 2.0.
Definitely. And we had Bray Wyatt do an episode of Firefly Funhouse. That was cool.
It's good to see that back.
Yeah, we missed a lot of that, like the first run of it, eh? We weren't into the new wrestling as much yet. And
you missed the first when he was first doing that, eh?
Yeah.
We've watched a lot of it since then, but we didn't get to see a lot of it as it was new.
No, not as it was happening. We had a little hiatus from wrestling, probably like the last I remember of Bray Wyatt before the Fiend and stuff was like with Luke Harper and all that, eh?
Oh yeah, when he first came out, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was kind of bad time also with wrestling because that's when all the COVID was going on, and I kind of was like tuning in and out because it was not the same with the fans there, right?
And so much with the back and forth with AEW and stuff, and
and when you have small kids, they take over your life
when
for
you have
about
young
10
kids,
years.
you get your life taken over.
You don't get to watch much of anything. Watch Blue's Clues and Barney.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Blue's Clues. I love finding the Blue's Clues.
And then at the end of SmackDown, we had Jimmy Uso come out to the ring to address his brother to find out where he is and if he's going to come and be tag team brothers with him still.
Yeah.
Sammy came out and Jay came out. Sammy's trying to convince Jimmy to leave the bloodline and switch over to his side.
I don't know what's going to happen there. I think they should split them up, but I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't see them being able to split them up. Like they're twin brothers. I don't see them turning on each other. The most they could do is bring Jimmy over to Jay's side.
It'd be cool to see them split up, but
face off each other. Jay and Jimmy, like Jimmy has his own group, and Jay sticks with Roman Reigns.
And Solo and stuff. It's so hard to say because you don't know how much longer Roman Reigns is going to be sticking around.
Yeah, I heard he's going might be hitting Hollywood soon too.
Yeah, going into movies and stuff. So
yeah,
you keep on thinking about what's going to lead to him going.
Yeah,
so I really thought that Sammy might win because I thought that'd be a perfect opportunity, but he probably wants one more WrestleMania at least before he goes away for a bit.
Is it even believable for Cody Rhodes to beat him?
Yeah, that's what's hard is thinking even Cody. I thought Sammy would have a better chance than Cody.
Well, people at least would have been happier with Sammy. He really wants
Cody Rhodes. I think Cody loses and Braun Breaker should come out and challenge Roman and he wins the title.
Yeah.
It'd be better if it was Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
Similar with Rhea and Charlotte Flair, who's going to win that?
I hope Rhea Ripley wins. I hope Leah wins.
Everyone wants her to win, but can she really? Is it believable for her to be champion?
Oh, I believe her as champion.
She's hardly even wrestled on
don't get me wrong. Charlotte Flair is always a great champion, but Leah Lippy will be a great champion also.
Yeah, I think she would. She just hasn't done a lot on her own so far. I guess in NXT she did a fair amount.
I think she wins the title and she splits off from Judgment Day, honestly, because she is the leader of that group. Like I consider her the leader of that group.
She's the big deal.
Yeah, other than her,
I can see her saying, "You guys are holding me down. I need to go on my own."
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't really need to go with anyone. She has good chemistry with Dominic.
Yeah, but she doesn't even need him either.
No.
Dominic is going to be his own, like his own man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Like he's going to be like a great heel. Like everyone doesn't like him, everyone boos him, and he reminds me a lot like Eddie Guerrero, and when he was a bad guy, when he was a heel.
Yeah, well, that's who he had to model after.
Yeah,
he's pretty much like his uncle. Grew up with him.
So I watch AEW for you guys.
Nice.
You watched some AEW this week. Good stuff.
Yeah, and wow. This was interesting.
Was it?
Yeah. So they started off with Orange Cassidy. Now Jim Cornette calls him Pockets because he always puts his hands in his pockets, and he does these stupid kicks to all his opponents. Like, yeah. Jim Cornette really hates this guy. He faced another guy, Ryo Yuta. I'm not saying his first name. Screw it, Yuta. It was a good match actually because Orange was doing a good job and Yuta was like trying to be fair, and Caio Castagnoli, former Cesaro, came out and he's working with Yuta. Like he's like been training him in the Blackpool Combat Club. And he told him, "Hey, you stop acting like this, and you start kicking his butt." And really, did do that, right? Start beating him down, and but Orange got the win off of him. He came back and won that match. Then we had Evil Uno. He used to wrestle in Oshawa. He's facing off John Moxley, former. What was his name in WWE now? He was in the Shield.
In the Shield?
Yeah.
Who was the other guy? Ambrose?
Dean Ambrose. That's it. He's facing off because his partner, Adam Page, is facing him in the Texas Death Match in the pay-per-view coming up next Sunday. Evil Uno said, "I don't want no one coming out. I want to beat John Moxley by myself." And Adam Page promised he wouldn't come out in the match. Then,
see, I didn't know John Moxley was Dean Ambrose.
Yeah. John Moxley was his ritual name before he went to WWE.
That's cool.
I only know.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of like AEW, plus also working GCW, like doing death matches over there facing Nick Gage.
Nick Gage, I was going to say that, yeah.
Yeah. Ricky Starks open challenge. Actually, first because he's been feuding with Chris Jericho and his group, and saying Chris Jericho's like a wuss and all that. And then he said he had an open challenge for anyone. Then Chris Jericho came out and said, "How dare you say I'm a wuss and all that?" But he said, "I'm not going to fight you." Then some jobber guy, I didn't catch his name, was going to come out and challenge Ricky Starks, and Jericho hit him with his new finisher move, Judas Effect. And he went down the lane saying, "You know what? I will fight you." And Ricky Starks like, well, I will fight you, but I want to fight you by yourself. And Jericho said, you know what? You got it.
Oh, cool. I think I
Yeah.
saw a picture or something that Jericho was wearing like a mask,
like,
wasn't he? Recently, a Mysterio type mask.
oh yeah, that was a couple weeks ago. He was pretending he was a fan, and he attacked Ricky Starks.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
see a
we
little
had
bit of stuff like on YouTube and stuff. I watch clips of AEW once in a while, but
yeah, you guys need to watch it. It's a pretty good show.
You watch it online, like on the computer.
yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I do.
Is it?
Yeah. And we had the Queen facing Big Bill. Big Bill used to be Enzo and Big Cass. You ever seen that tag team in WWE?
I know the name Big Cass and Enzo.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Enzo's not there, but he had another partner, right? But that's who Big Cass, Big Bill is, and I can't remember his tag team partner, but the Claim one. I like the Claim because they remind me they're really good. Billy Gunn's been managing them, and his son's also wrestling in AEW, and they've been like really mad at his dad for managing the Claim.
Oh, really?
Yes, but because he tried to manage their son, but the sons weren't listening to him, and so that's why he went to manage the Claims instead.
Yeah. I saw something with Billy Gunn recently on a clip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Tony Schiavone was going to interview Christian, but Jungle Boy came out and attacked him, and he was going to do a concerto on him, but he was just taking his time, and Christian Cage came back and blow him, and start smashing Jungle Boy's face in the chair. Christian Cage used to be Christian in WWE. Edge and Christian?
Yeah. I was going to say Christian.
Yeah.
I was telling you the other day he was in it, didn't I?
I think so.
That's
cool.
Saraya faced with Tony Storm. Saraya used to be Paige in WWE. And Tony Storm used to be in WWE too.
Yeah, we know Tony Storm.
Yeah, she faced this new girl named Sky Blue, and she won that match. I don't know where they come up with some of these lesson names. Sky Blue, Orange Cassidy. There's another girl named Red Velvet in AEW.
Yeah.
Brian Danielson came out. He's going to fight MJF for the title at the pay-per-view at Iron Man match. And MJF came out and just called start bad stuff about Brian Danielson's kids, saying how he's not going to pick them up and everything when after this match. And he got in the lane, and Brian Danielson attacked them for that.
Yeah, because he's talking about his kids and stuff.
Yeah. Hang on. Oh, this was the fun part. Okay. For some reason, the Claim and the Gun Club, they're going to have a tag team match but there's going to be a fatal 4-way. So they decided, oh, hey, let's have a battle royal with a bunch of tag teams. I didn't catch their names because they didn't say the names of any of the tag teams. And anyways, Jeff Jarrett and Jay Wakeful won that one. Jeff Jarrett's been wrestling for AEW since he got fired from WWE.
Yeah, he's been there, has he?
Yeah, and it was chaos because there was a lot of things were going on. Mark Briscoe came out, started attacking one of the wrestlers. Another wrestler started attacking another wrestler. It was hard to keep up with that. And they're deciding they're going to have another battle royal, but it's a casino battle royal next week to determine who's going to be the 4th team in the fatal 4-way. You know what a casino battle royal is?
No.
Okay,
A
think of the
casino
Royal
battle
Rumble.
royale?
Think of the Royal Rumble. You know how one person would come out one Royal Rumble? No.
Yep.
Okay, this Royal Rumble works like 2 or 3 teams that or people would come out for one number.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what
Get
they're doing
chaotic.
next week. For I hope it's the live FTR. They used to be the rival in WWE.
I'd like to see that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Tony Khan said there's going to be a new backstage show by Adam Cole. Came out and he said because Adam Cole, he's been hurt for a while, he's coming back to wrestle next month, like his first match after being hurt for a while.
Nice.
Yeah. Then the last match was John Moxley versus Evil Uno in the main event, and John Moxley beat the crap out of Evil Uno. He was bleeding everywhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he won that match, and he won it it's like the cross face, but it's like a different version of the cross face. And he wasn't letting him go. And Evil Uno's group, the Dork Order, they used to be Luke Harper's group before he passed away. Came out and start being John Moxley up, and John Moxley's group came out and started attacking them, and it was chaos after that.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So that's what happened on Dynamite.
Well, if nothing else, you got me interested in it. I want to see some of it. So
Yeah.
Super informative.
good stuff, brother.
I did not watch Rampage on Friday because it's only 1 hour long.
They got 2 shows, eh?
Yeah, they have Dynamite on Wednesdays and Rampage is on Friday, usually after SmackDown.
Okay.
They used to compete with SmackDown Rampage, but they're not getting the lanes like they should be.
No. There's probably enough people that'd be into watching it for an hour after SmackDown, because SmackDown's only 2 hours. So.
And sometimes they have a special on Friday where they have 2 hours because sometimes they do like Battle of the Belts on that show and different things. Yeah. Yeah, and so next Sunday I will recap the pay-per-view for you guys. Well, it won't be on next Saturday's show. It'll probably be 2 weeks from now.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And we'll see what we can do about watching some of it, if we can watch it online like you.
Yeah, well, I usually go on Twitch, and people on Twitch are streaming it, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And I got you guys heard about Sasha Banks winning the New Japan Women's Championship?
I saw that she did, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't watch that match, but I seen she won it.
Yeah, me too. Against that Sailor Girl, or the Sailor Girl's with
Yeah,
her.
the Sailor Girl. She used to work in WWE too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just recently, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
She was there not long ago.
Yeah.
I forget her name now, but she's cool.
Yeah, I forget her name in WWE too. Anything else, guys?
What are you saying?
That's about it.
Covered everything?
Yeah.
We need someone recap Impact Wrestling, NWA Power, MLW, and Ring of Honor for us.
We need more experts.
There we go. Yeah. We're putting a shout out for experts.
Anyone's watching those 4 shows, come on here and tell us what happened.
We need you.
Yeah.
We saw one thing. We got to see some cool pictures from our friend Frank. He went to Elimination Chamber in Montreal. He lives there.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, he got a picture with Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman and Liv Morgan.
That's cool.
He got to meet them. I guess he didn't have the greatest seats. He was up in the 300s or something. He still got to go to a WWE pay-per-view, you know?
Yeah. I like to see it, the Elimination Chamber live.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
Super cool.
I think the last live wrestling I saw was with you when we saw Daniel Bryan and Mick Foley and all them and Raven and
Oh yeah, in the Oshawa.
yeah.
I went to a indie show. It was probably last year now, and it was at a bar
Oh,
here
was
in
it?
Oshawa. Yeah, but that's the last like the last big Western show I went to was like WWE House Show here, like maybe 5-6 years ago.
They just announced the one in Toronto on SmackDown.
Yeah, I want to go.
Yeah.
You guys want to go to the Toronto one?
I'd like to, but it'd be hard for us to get. We're not as close as you.
Yeah.
They come to London sometimes. The last time they came, we couldn't go. Kids were still too little.
Yeah, if it comes to London, there's a good chance we'd get to go.
Yeah, hopefully they have more house shows again and they come back to Oshawa in London.
So you might make it to the Toronto one. I think it's like a Raw or a Smash.
I want to, but I don't think I will. Like,
no.
Well,
who knows? You never know what'll happen.
Yeah.
You never know.
Well, in that case, I guess that's another podcast down the drain if you guys are done.
Yeah.
Yeah, we covered everything. There wasn't a whole bunch of stuff that went on the week after the pay-per-view.
Yeah, well, you promise one day, in maybe 4 years' time, this show will be 2 hours long, like Raw was, and like 15 years down the road, it'll be 3 hours, like Raw is right now.
There you go.
Goals.
You got goals. That's good, Jack.
Or we could have a 2-night special, like the WrestleMania pay-per-view.
Yeah, it could always turn into that, couldn't it?
Or we could do it one WrestleMania show like they used to, like there's like 6 hours long.
We like watch parties eventually. Or we can watch Raw and SmackDown and stuff and stream at the same time.
Yeah, we should do one time like live stream of Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, for sure.
And the pay-per-views.
Be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Good idea as well. I guess we should go if no one's even watching anyway. And
yay, we're very popular.
So someone will watch eventually, right?
Yeah, well, I told people I would be on this show.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, well, it's on YouTube
scumbags not watching.
They don't have to watch it live. They can watch the replay if anyone missed it.
Edit that scumbag part out then. Edit the scumbag part.
Okay, buddy.
Right, guys.
You be good, Jack.
See you later. Thanks for watching.
Have a nice night.
Brother.
See you next Saturday. Peace.
Peace.